to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, you can fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast.
What's cracking, you fucking bush leaguers? Welcome to Sunday League the Podcast, episode 141. DH.
Tis I.
Let's play some catch. What are you drinking? Fielder's choice.
A little bit of Heine and a little bit of Long Island.
And your Heine.
Heineken.
Heine for your Heine.
The Heineken today, sir.
Yeah. I'm fucking around with the water. Ultra water.
There you go.
Michelob. Yeah, I was fucking around with some Red Stripes earlier. I finished them all, so I can't drink them now.
Damn. No point.
There's some stouts in the fridge, but I'm saving those for all those Irish car bombs for future car bombs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or hand grenades, depending on how you want to live your life. You know,
Depends on how loud and explosive you want to be.
Oh, the toilet. Yeah, my favorite. What's up, man? It's been a minute. I've had some time to digest our trip to Arizona.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yep. Back to reality now. It's been about a week since we got back.
Yeah.
Actually, can you believe it, dude? It's already been a week.
It's been a week, yeah.
Damn.
Crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe it, man.
I feel like
flew by.
It took forever for the event to come. Like,
yeah.
You know, it's like I was counting the fucking days and start counting the hours.
I try not to get into it. I try not to get like too far into it beforehand, just because, you know, I feel like if you think about it too much, then the days just kind of get longer and slower if you keep looking forward to the day arriving. So, you know, I just tried to keep my head down, work through, you know, each and every day that I had to. There were some days that I, you know, put in extra hours, but, you know, I was focused on what I had to do at work, get that shit done. Eventually, the day would get here. Eventually.
Yeah.
And then when it was, I'm like, all right, now.
Time to go.
But slow it down, you know? Like, now it's the time. You know, I found myself, you know, different moments just trying to stay present in, like, what was happening. Because that game we went to, U.S. Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't think it gets the attention and the clout that it deserves, because that was a crazy game. Like, people, it was sold out. People were crazy. Like, that literally felt like a World Series Game 7 type of environment.
Yeah, like a top rivalry, World Series Game 7 shit.
But, like, people are, like, not blowing up this WBC enough, I don't think.
No, they're not, dude. And like, you see some of the player interviews, and they're just like, superstars need to play in this shit. One of these dudes said it earlier today. But yeah, superstars need to play in this shit, bro.
And, yeah, it was just wild. So I just try to find myself, you know, staying in the moment, like, realizing that, damn, I am here right now, and this is happening. Mexico is just slapping US around, and it was great though, dude. Like, the Mexican fans were loud and crazy, but, you know, they weren't obnoxious. Maybe this was I was with you, repping Mexico, and I'm over here in my US jersey, but just like, it was just a dope environment, and I'm sad it's over for us. At least for us, it's over.
I know, dude. It was like
happening.
It was so fucking cool, man. I was just like, man, just like you said, like, I really am here, dude. Like, it's fucking dope.
Like this was the best game you've ever been to.
Oh yeah. It was the craziest, dopest, funniest game. I was screaming my fucking ass off.
You sure were.
You know, you probably never really seen me like that. Like, maybe when we were in
you
Seattle.
Straight up confessed your love for Rowdy Tejas. You straight up confessed your love.
I did. I remember.
Rowdy Tejas.
And it's on. I think it's on camera.
It's on camera. Yeah. It's gonna be in the vlog. You better put that shit in the vlog.
I'll put it in the vlog. Please. I think I said I said Rowdy Tejas is my favorite fucking player, some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, he comes up with a clutch hit. Yeah. I'm like, who was that, Boski? Fucking Rowdy. You love Rowdy? I love Rowdy.
Yeah, dude, that shit was fun, bro. And, like, it's funny because, like, we weren't really drunk or nothing like that. Like,
no, not really.
For as much as we drank, like, I didn't feel a buzz. I think I was just too high energy. It was fucking intense, dude. Yeah. But the intensity wasn't hostile. No, there was nothing hostile about it. Like, everybody was there to have a good time. Like, I mean, there was probably like something here and there, you know, in the crowd.
Probably.
But for the most part, dude, like, everybody was like having fun. It was probably an easy like 90% to 10% Mexican fans to US fans.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, now we're back home watching the WBC on TV.
Yeah,
still went back to work. You went back to work.
Yeah,
regular work shit.
Yeah, fucking work. Bastards at work, man.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, shit. But it gets crazy. Days go by. At the end of the day, you get to go home, watch some ball, and enjoy it.
So question: In-N-Out or Whataburger? I think that was our first.
Yeah, I'm going In-N-Out.
You going In-N-Out?
In-N-Out. Just because. I mean, I think we talked about it on the last episode.
Yeah, we did.
Right? Did we? A little bit? Yeah,
a little bit.
The chopped onions. No, I can chew my own onions. Thank you. The mustard. No, get out of here with the mustard.
Yeah, I think mustard's for sandwiches, man. Like, I'm more likely to put mustard on like a Subway sandwich. Like a traditional sandwich. Like mustard and mayo, yeah. But on a burger, no.
I can't think of a situation where I would find mustard appealing at all.
Really?
Yeah, oh, wow. I can't.
Interesting.
I can't think of any situation.
You with mustard.
I can't think of any situation or any type of food where I'm like, you know what? You know what would make this a lot better? Mustard.
Yeah, that's funny.
I can't think of anything.
I know in the barbecuing world, they use mustard a lot on their when they're rubbing on their meats.
But like as a like mixed with something else, right? Or
yeah, I think they use it as like the base to like stick for the seasonings to stick. Okay. Like I'm not too like familiar with it, but I know that I've seen it and I'm aware of it. I know that there's mustard on barbecue.
But it don't in the barbecuing world. See, if I don't have to see it though, if I don't see how it's done, then I'm okay with it. It's kind of like
I almost want to break your heart, man.
People that become vegans and vegetarians, like they become, some of them, not all of them, but some of them stop eating meat because of the cruelty to animals, right? But like you never see, how the animal becomes food, and so I'm sure if you did, then that would be like okay. Yeah, I don't want any part of it at all whatsoever. But I don't see how mustard is made into barbecue or rubs, so I'm cool with it.
So yeah, okay. So here you go. Is mustard used for barbecue according to Google? Because Google's popular these days. First, it will help the seasoning adhere to the meat more evenly and not fall off while smoking. Second, the mustard helps develop a smoky and delightful bark of flavor on the outside of your meat. I no longer smoke meat without first rubbing it with mustard.
So,
pro tip: rub your meat with mustard.
No, thank you. I'm sure my lady wouldn't find that appealing either.
Oh man, that's fucking funny. Well, there you go. They,
imagine if my wife was like, what would make this a lot better? Mustard. I doubt that crosses her mind. Now it never has. Oh now it probably has.
Now she's gonna be like, ew.
Yeah.
Like imagine mustard on your
all
shit,
these dudes. All these dudes listening will be like, "That's a good idea. Must slap some mustard on this meat tonight. My girl's gonna love it. I'm gonna tell her it's barbecue.
Oh, it's mustard, bitch.
It's a barbecue for you, girl.
Oh fuck, smoked meat.
Anyway, so
funny,
yeah,
man.
So back to regular work schedule for us, but WBC still going on.
It's wild,
still
man.
Going strong in Miami.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get into
Miami.
We'll get into that in a little bit, but what else? What else can we recap? Ooh. I mean, nothing else to recap from last week. No Sunday League games happened last week, but they were underway today.
Yes.
Today was the day that baseball returned for many.
A lot of opening days
of these bush leaguers out there.
A lot of opening days happened, I believe, in the PCBL. So for some guys, for some teams, OCABA, SCABL, SCABL, San Diego
got underway.
Yeah,
a couple games. I mean, we don't have all the scores. Unfortunately, It is Sunday night.
Oh, we found a new league.
We uncovered a new league. Yes, I mean, I think we've heard about it before.
Yeah.
You'd heard about it.
I'd heard about it. Okay. It was in the back of my mind. Yeah,
but
there's another league that's in the back of my mind too. But I don't. It seems like there's two leagues actually. They're LA based.
Yeah, but we're dusting off.
The rust.
We're dusting off the.
Is it dusting off the rust?
I don't know. I'm thinking of like uncovering like dinosaur bones. You kind of like dusting off.
That's how you
like the dirt, and then look, we got these dinosaur bones. Like, what kind of dinosaur is it? Oh, look, we got a new league over here. What is it called? This is called the OCRBLosaurus.
It's paleontology.
Instead of having long necks, they got a long
dong.
So yeah, we were uncovering some new Sunday leagues as well. But before we get into any of that, Boski, you know what time it is.
Ooh, it's my favorite time of the week. We're gonna lead off with that shit. Let me see. I just read something really funny. Shout out to Mike Gregg. The dude's fucking hilarious. Let me see. Do you want to lead off with our voicemail, or do you want?
Let's go with some of the sound offs, and then we'll play the voicemail for last.
Okay, we'll save the voicemail.
I like that order.
Okay, all right. Here you go from Fontana Marlins. Hate it when teams cry their guys didn't show up, and that's why they're losing.
I'm sure a lot of teams out there have cried at some point about not having enough players.
Yeah, it happens to everybody, I'd say.
I'm sure it's happened to everybody at some point.
Let me see. Next one, San Fernando Valley and Tat. That is that's Nick from the Crooks.
Oh hell yeah! What up, Nick?
What up, Nick? He says, "Fuck Rob Manfred." That is all. That's
Robbie Man.
Yeah. What was what did his jersey say on the back of his jersey? It was 69. Prophet 69.
Prophet 69.
Prophet 69. Next one, Dad Bats. Dad Bat says, shout out to all the Sunday Leaguers rocking a dad bat this weekend.
There you go.
Dad. Do you know what DAD stands for? Well, as far as the acronym, it's an acronym.
Dudes and
dongs?
Dudes and dongs. No, I don't know.
Dingers and dongs would have been cool.
No, but what is it?
Now I gotta fucking look at it. It's dinger after dinger.
Dinger after dinger.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's dope, dude.
You know, I was thinking dad bats, like, you know, they're for dads, but
they are.
But then at the same time, there's another meaning to it.
The logo's got it's got a mustache,
yeah.
like dads, like for the most part have a mustache of some sort.
There you go.
You know, quality bats for sure.
Good shit.
Yeah,
Shout out to everybody swinging a dad bat.
I think the dad bats like made their debuts in the Sunday League this weekend.
Dope.
I want to say.
Dope.
Yeah,
Shout out to everybody swinging a dad bat with their dad bods.
Nice. Life generalist, our boy Jonathan. He just wants to say never forget. That's for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you were there.
I was there.
Because I lost.
Dude,
yeah. I lost.
You sure did.
Yeah, if you guys haven't listened to Monday's Hangout, we played DH's favorite, the name game.
Yeah.
And like real or fake name game. Mm-hmm. And I lost, man.
WBC edition.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost.
You sure did, man.
I lost straight up. He was talking shit all night. He's like, "You're a sore fucking loser." Like, yeah, because I fucking hate losing.
Yeah, until we face them again in something, they're gonna be on top.
Yep. He can't hit a baseball though.
Hey,
I had to go there. Sorry.
You can strike him out. You think you can strike him out?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. Like if we really put an at bat together, you and who? Jonathan or Ruben?
Jonathan.
You and the Dickerai. One on one.
I'll strike his sorry ass out. He couldn't hit water if he fell out of a
How many pitches?
boat.
Do you think you can get him in 3?
I'd have to throw it in the zone. No, I'm probably not in 3, but in an at bat, yeah.
Yeah. You think
for sure.
You wouldn't walk him? You think you'd have enough
I'd
control
probably
to
hit
throw
him
3
before I
strikes?
walk him. I'd hit him before I walk him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let it be known. We're putting it out there. Putting it out there, Dick.
You know what, dude? I had the fucking the blitz balls and all that shit in the trunk, but it was night. It was nighttime.
It was dark. It was.
There was no way.
But there's the next challenge right there. You want to beat Boski? Beat him out on the field.
So
$5.
$5? Would we do it blitzball or like hardball, baseball, traditional?
I don't know. It depends, man. We can do both if you want.
We
can do 3: traditional hardball, wiffle ball, blitzball.
I think I'd throw the fuck out of a blitzball, dude. Like I'd chuck that shit. You could chuck that shit.
Thank you.
Like hard. That might be your next career, man. That could be a good career move for you.
Okay.
You just work on the movement of the ball, throwing the breaking pitches and all that shit.
We'll see, man. Hey,
learn the riser.
I've been playing a lot of catch with my daughter. She's getting a lot, much better at softball, and she can throw a little further distance. So, I'm challenging myself also now to throw further distance, and I might not be just DH anymore.
Oh, okay.
You might. My new nickname might have to be DH/C.
Oh, like Shohei. He's DH/P.
There you go.
Yeah. I still remember the time.
I like that.
I still remember when we were playing at Cajon, and I think we were on the Nationals or some shit, or we were the Reds or something, and you were catching and shit. Like your shoulder was already fucked up, and I remember I was like, "Dude, just fucking let it loose. Just let it loose. Like you'll be fine. You'll be fine." You weren't. You were on the ground. We couldn't get your shoulder to pop back in.
I got it though.
But eventually it took a minute. I was like, "Fuck, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." I remember that shit vividly, dude. I was just like, Oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Try to hose it.
My eyes lit up, and they lit up in like fear, dude. I was like, no. Like, why, gods? Why? Baseball
Thanks,
gods.
Boski. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
It is what it is, man. Hey,
prolonged your injury, man.
it's all good, though. You will see eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Los Royales. I always fuck that up. It's the Royals, CBA Royals. I just want to ball out with my boys. That's Zev.
It's always a good time balling out with your boys.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Always
It actually says bros, but I said boys. My bad.
Oh, bros. Okay.
Bros.
Same thing. Still a good time.
Bros before boys. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. Does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense, right? I know the saying is bros before hoes. I know that,
Yes.
but before some dickhead messages me and tries to correct me.
I don't know. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother podcast.
No, I like the sound of that. Next one, is it Carlos Urbina? C. Urbina. He plays with the Yaquis, AAA Yaquis in the FBL.
Oh, shout out.
He says Vaqueros are ass.
Oh no! Oh man! But the Vaqueros are also 5-2.
Yeah, they lost today.
Oh, okay.
We'll get into it. We'll get into that.
Okay.
PCBL Crooks. What up, Nick? He says Crooks are a heavy favorite for the AAA championship this PCBL spring 2023.
Let's see it. They got to face the Whalers eventually.
Oh, shit's funny. I was watching. He posted a video of their lefty. He got some nice stuff, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's
I already know how you feel about lefties.
I hate every lefty I've ever faced. Mm-hmm. Like in the box, I hate the lefties that are pitchers. Like I don't want anything to do with it, man.
They're in your head. They know it.
They live rent free, man. But I allow it.
You know, one of these days, Rube. Shout out Rube, by the way, if you're listening. Rube's gonna go lefty so he can strike your ass out. Yeah,
Dude, that'd be a wild move. Like
he's gonna work on that.
That kind of reminds me of Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, where he ends up playing chicken. The guy's like, "Oh, good, you have balls, bro," or he says some shit like that, and they're playing chicken, and then that dude ends up like backing out and then but it was a good move on O'Connor's part.
I know what you're getting at.
Yeah, okay. It's kind of like that.
Hey, if you ever want to strike out Boski, just pick one. Be a lefty.
Be a lefty. Although lefty didn't get me.
Oh no.
Okay. Hammeredhead's lefty. He didn't get me.
Not this time.
Not this. Yeah, that's true. Fair. It's only one pitch though, and he threw me a curveball. I would have thrown me a fastball just because I was flying open, bro. There's no way I hit a fastball that runs for me.
Yeah, he's listening.
He's listening.
He knows.
I'm telling him exactly what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm setting him up.
Oh.
Or
maybe you're just trying to cover your tracks now.
I mean, maybe, but maybe I'm not. They got to figure it out.
All right.
Joel, the Austin Baseball Club, he says, "Fuck bomb bats, swing real lumber."
Yikes.
Hey, man, I have a bomb bat. The fuck?
Is it real lumber, though?
It's made of wood. Yeah, it's like hollowed out wood.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, I think what people should do these days, instead of buying bomb bats, like buy a vintage bat. Like go to like a collectibles show or something. Go buy a vintage bat from like the 1950s or 60s and use that shit.
Oh,
and hit a bomb with it.
That's real lumber.
That's.
I got one right there.
There you go, Boski. Go out there, hit a bomb with that shit.
That bat's like a 35.5.
And just write like in Sharpie bomb.
Bomb.
Just BOM.
That'd be sick. BOM.
Bomb.
The whole BOM?
Just bomb that.
That's dope. Next one, Hammeredhead says Fontana Marlins versus Brew Crew. Who wins? DH. Who wins?
Fontana Marlins versus Brew Crew? This didn't happen, did it? Oh, no. Wait a minute. No, Brew Crew in majors.
Versus AAA Marlins.
AAA. Cerna on the with I like their chances.
Yeah.
You with Cerna on the bump.
Cerna on the bump.
Yeah. Nope.
Dude's been
Cerna against anybody.
Fucking honestly dealing. Yeah. Right now, yeah. The dude's
seen this guy pitch. He's dirty.
Double-digit strikeouts in the last 7 games.
Mm-hmm. Marlins versus Tropics. Cerna versus the Butcher.
Ooh,
that'd be a good pitcher's duel right there.
Yeah, that would be.
Love it.
I need to make some time to go. I need to make some time to watch a lot of dudes.
Of course.
But it's difficult, man. Of course. It's difficult because, as a matter of fact, this morning, like my wife, she took off to the swap meet with my sister.
Dope.
Because my niece her quinceañera's coming up and shit. And Tropics actually needed some help today, but I couldn't go. And I couldn't go because I have my kids and stuff.
Of course, man, daddy duties.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little last minute too, but at the same time, I think if I could have worked something out with the wife if I had a little more time.
Hey, but you know, at the same time, seems like the tropics didn't need you.
No, which we'll get into. We'll get into. That's it for those. There's a video that we got. There was a fight. I'm not gonna say who fought, but it was a nice little scrap.
It was a battle. Was it a battle?
Yeah, I challenge you to a duel.
Was it a Pokemon battle?
Who'd your Pokemon be?
My Pokemon?
Yeah, who's your Pokemon? I know I got some Pokemon pops right here. So.
I mean,
who's your starter?
Give me Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur's funny, bro.
Just give me Bulbasaur.
He's got a dickhead on his back.
Like, give me Bulbasaur. Give me a little bit of Snorlax.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. That's all I know.
You don't know any
I really don't. I mean, I know Pikachu and
everybody
freaking
Pikachu, yeah.
Charmander.
Yeah.
Squirtle.
Charizard's king.
Squirtle's dope. Actually, I kind of like Squirtle. He's kind of like a Ninja Turtle without the bandana.
Yeah, you should see the custom Funko Pops they made out of Squirtle. They make them into Ninja Turtles. It's pretty sick. Yeah, they're sick. They're customs though.
Ninja Squirtle.
Shit. So look at, if you're picking Bulbasaur and like I had a choice, I'm going with Charmander because it's fire against the plant Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's done. But then if you go with Squirtle, like if I was to go with Squirtle, like I'm done because like I'm actually feeding into him because he has water and water feeds plants. Blah blah blah.
Interesting.
Yeah, man, it's wild.
Not really.
It's wild shit. No, it's wild.
I have no strategy. I don't know anything about them, so I'm just putting them out there and hoping they don't die.
Yeah, I mean this because they all have their weaknesses against like certain ones. And
oh, I got you.
Yeah,
like
man.
you and lefties.
I mean lefties, yeah.
Wow.
Everybody's got their weakness, man.
Dang, I don't know if I'd pick you as my Pokemon. If like some other dude had busted out like Lefty Saur.
I choose you.
Lefty. Lefty. And then here comes, I choose Boski.
Boski.
Oh, fuck, I'm screwed.
I mean, I think in the video game you could pull your Pokemon back, but I think in like the cartoons,
But you wouldn't like that.
so get pulled back.
If I pulled you back, yep. If I put you in the lineup and then I was like, nah, never mind, change my mind.
I mean, if you're the manager, what choice? If I don't like it, what choice do I have? If you're the manager, I don't know.
Anyway, this conversation took a whole different turn. There was a legitimate fight.
There was a legitimate fight, with
not between
Pokemon battle.
Not between Pokemon.
Ash Ketchum against Team Rocket.
What was so? Can you tell me some details about this fight?
Oh, batter gets hit because the pitcher has been hitting batters all game, supposedly, allegedly, and then so the batter took offense to it, and he's like, "This stops now," and then they scrapped.
Damn, they got into it.
They got into it. Yeah, I saw a couple of blows landed on some faces.
Okay,
you hear some cheeks smacking like with fists. Probably a poor choice of words. That's not what I meant.
Smacking like in the stands.
That's not what I meant.
Okay.
But you know, like when Rocky's hitting meat. In Rocky 1.
Oh.
And then Apollo Creed doesn't take him serious because he's like pounding meat.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I heard that meat smack.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, but then it broke up a little bit.
Wow. So I wonder if did they get to finish the game out? Or was that going to be the end of it? Like usually in the Sunday leagues, if there's a fight, like isn't that pretty much like the game? Blue's like, all right, that's it. You know, you guys, you got to kick people out.
Well, there's a final score. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say which game this was. I don't want the league to lose the field.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say who played.
But there was an actual result to the game.
Yeah, according to the website here, yes.
Interesting.
Damn. Yeah. So I'm not going to say the school. I'm not going to say who fought. Because you can easily, figure out where they played, and then league loses the school, and that's less baseball for these fucking bush leaguers, man.
That's not good,
and that's not good for them, and that's also not good for us.
No, not good. But you know who that would piss off? Who? Coach Bob.
Oh yeah,
Coach Bob was on our podcast. We had him as a special guest. Shout out Coach Bob, and that was one of the things that he finished the episode with was like, just go out and play ball. Don't go out there trying to fight each other. Just, this is a game. It's a game. And, I love this game kind of thing. Yeah, it's a game. Which, I don't know the whole story. Maybe the guy was throwing at the other team. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he just had shitty control.
It's possible, yeah. I mean, I don't have any context other than, like, we got to see this video.
I wonder if the team doing the beaning won or lost that game. Do you know that?
Fuck, let me look at
because
the score
that
again.
like
I do know that. Let me see. The team doing the beaning, it looks like they lost.
Oh,
but it was a close score. It was a close score, so I don't think it was too intentional.
So the beanie won and the beaner lost.
There's a beaner that lost, I'm sure.
Okay, no, but in real seriousness, okay, though that's the ultimate right there.
Right.
You know, if they're throwing out their guys, well, hey, at least you beat them on the field. Like that should be the ultimate right there.
I mean, I'm curious if like it was just like the game was just drop dead at that point. I don't know.
Possible,
I don't know those details.
Possible, but regardless, they came out with the dub.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't have all the context, but shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
but I'm sure someone does. Share it with us. We will keep it anonymous. We won't say who's who.
Hopefully nobody got seriously hurt during the game.
Yeah. Someone's
because
cheek,
of the beaning.
Someone's cheek
Someone's
got real
cheeks,
nice.
Someone's cheeks might be a little sore, a little red. But yeah, hopefully nothing. Like I said, nobody got seriously hurt.
Nobody likes some sore cheeks. No. Let me give you this voice.
Some people do. Some people do.
Some people do. You're absolutely right.
Oh yeah, I do.
Ken Kniff. Hey, cock boy. All right. Voicemails. One voicemail, but it's two voicemails from the same person. All right. Do you want the first one or the second one first? It doesn't matter what order these go in.
It doesn't matter. Give me the second one.
That's what she said. Here you go.
Hey boys, this is John Lane, the manager / DH of the SoCal Tropics. I'd like to give a little shout out to Avery Lane, an ex-Tropic who's now returning back to pitching in college after a year off because of his labrum surgery. As of Friday, he was tied for 6th in the state in strikeouts, tied for 3rd in wins. In his conference, which is the Pacific Coast Conference, he's 2nd in the conference in strikeouts, 4th in ERA, and 1st in wins. So we just want to tell him, keep shoving, keep grinding, keep driving them weights, and get better and better and better, and let this season be the season you've worked so hard for. Take it easy, boys.
So shout out to Avery. Just want to say, first of all, I want to give him photo cred for my profile pic.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so I just wanted to throw that in there.
FBL's own.
Yes.
Avery Lane.
Avery Lane. It's San Diego City College.
Right on.
Shoves. Got a nasty run on his fastball. I don't want any part of it.
Nope. He ain't even lefty.
He ain't even lefty. Was he like 6'5" or some shit? Yeah. So
got nice leverage.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen his videos, right?
I've seen him pitch. I think I've seen him pitch in person also before. In past Tropics games.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe a game that I didn't go to.
I don't know, man. I think you've been there.
It's possible.
Or maybe it was Andrew. Does Andrew pitch too?
Yeah, Andrew pitches.
Really?
Well, that game that we went to, you were there with that picture that he took.
Uh-huh.
He was a cameraman. I remember his arm was in a sling and shit.
Oh shit.
That's probably why he was cameramanning.
I got you.
But yeah, shout out to Avery, man. Like seriously, just nasty shit. Like I think he's got a future in baseball.
Yeah.
So
keep it going. Yeah, just definitely keep it going. And represent for us Bush Leaguers.
Yeah. John also had some voicemail for you, sir.
Oh, for me?
For you. Ooh. Yeah. So I'm glad you went with the second one first.
Okay.
All right, here you go.
MLB.com describes home as a plate after the 1901 season. Robert Keating invented the new plate, whereas the rear corners, which extend to a point, would start the diamond, thus starting the in-play area, and also be easier to see for calling balls and strikes. So in the end, home plate is shaped differently than the other bases because of its different purposes. Whereas the bases are used for the base runners, home plate was added in determining the strike zone and beginning of the in-play area. So let's just finally call it how it is. The debate is over. It's not home base, it's the home plate. And MLB recognizes this. So DH, you can suck it. ... Mic drop.
I had already heard it. You gotta give the preview listen, right?
Oh man,
what do you think, man? I'm not gonna argue with this. Are we gonna go? I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing with you today.
Do I gotta prove it to you again, Boski?
You're never gonna prove it to me, but I would like for you to rebuttal at least.
Okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, it is home plate. I know that. I know that's what it's called. It is called a plate because it is a plate, but it is also a base. Home plate is a base. Because, yes, it looks different. It's in the ground. It's flat. But you have to touch it as a base. It counts as a base because when you hit a homer, you get a credit for 4 total bases. Mm-hmm. If you steal home, it is a stolen base. And so, therefore, it is called home plate, but it is also a base. Okay. It will always be a base. Even though you don't stand on it, you still have to... You have to touch base. You have to get there. You have to reach it. Mm-hmm. It's still a base. Okay. It's still a base.
And there's your rebuttal.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, I'm so happy.
I rest my case.
I'm so happy that, you're on one side of the fence and I'm on the other side.
Yeah, it's
because perfect. I will never join your side.
And I'll never join yours.
You will never. At some point you will acknowledge it is a base. I know it's a plate.
No,
I know
this is why we have separate tables.
But it is a base.
It's not. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing not today.
Go on forever.
Not
we'll
today.
Go on forever on this.
I almost want to get 3 people that are on this side and 3 people that are on that side, all in one room, and record it. I want to see the mayhem.
Yeah,
I need to see.
Yes, I'm gonna keep asking people.
Of course,
everywhere we go to baseball games. I'm gonna ask everybody.
Yeah,
is home plate a base?
Yeah. Yes,
it is a base. Yes, everybody widely acknowledges and recognizes that it's a base. There's 4 bases in the game.
Originally when this all first kind of started, you used to acknowledge it. You didn't even acknowledge it as a plate.
I may not have. If I did, I mean, I was mistaken. But in my head, I know it's called home plate, and I know that's what it is. It's a plate, but it's a base too. Mm-hmm. You have to touch it. It's a base.
Sounds like you're just walking the line, man.
I know. I'm gonna stay on this side.
You're towing the line.
I'm staying on this side. I know it's called home plate. I've never called it home base. I've never called it.
You're gonna die on this island, bro.
But it is a base.
You just send that smoke signal when you're ready for me to come get you.
It is a base. The mistake you're making is
I will happily come get you.
The mistake you're making is that you're not acknowledging it as a base as well.
It's not a base. It's not a base that I'm not doing this with you. But hey, you know what? I'm like seriously though. I would like to get other opinions on them.
We need to get like
a long fucking debate.
Major leaguers, umpires. We got to ask El Manny.
Ooh,
we got to ask El Manny what he thinks.
That's a good
one.
Is
it a base? Is home plate a base? Mm-hmm. Because by asking people, is it a plate or a base? You're separating the two. Like it can be both. I know it's called home plate. Anyway, fuck it. It's also a base. All right, it's a base. It's a base. Home plate is a base.
I don't know, man. The best one I've heard so far is it's a plate because that's where I eat.
Yeah.
Shout out Julio.
Right.
That shit is clever. I'm just like, man, yeah, like that just for me just solidifies it even more. It reinforces how I feel about it.
Yeah.
It's a plate, dude.
It's a plate, but it's a base too.
It's a plate.
It's a base.
It's a plate. Anyways, I would like, and like I was saying, I would like to get a handful of people on the microphone. Just let them go, and I'll sit here and turn off everybody's microphone if I have to.
But regardless, if you hear it anywhere else, just know you heard it here first.
You indeed heard it
here
started.
First. This is where it started,
for sure.
All right, let's get into some results. Sunday league scores for this weekend, March 19th, Sunday. Fontana Baseball League back in action. PCBL back in action. SoCal MSBL not back in action. Rainouts. SCABL, San Diego, OCABA,
opening day,
Aztecs, San Fernando, and the OCRBL. We'll talk about them in a bit. Mm-hmm. Actually, they didn't have any games, but starting off with
the last 2 weeks.
Starting off with Fontana Baseball League. And by the way, when we're done with this shit, you better believe we're updating the rankings.
Oh, yeah, they're updated.
Okay.
They are updated.
First game, Boski Tropics versus Los Blue Jays.
I was interested in this game a lot, especially because I could have had the opportunity, but I couldn't.
They ended up winning the game shorthanded.
Yeah. Tropics win 6-3.
How many guys did they have in this game?
7 plus 2.
Oh,
so
9.
That. Yeah, they had their 9.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah. I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Oh, you misunderstood.
I thought you said like they had 7. I was like, did they beat them with 7 guys? Wow.
No, it was they had their 9.
Wild. All right, well, 6-3 over those Blue Jays.
It was almost 7 guys.
Oh,
yeah, it was almost 7 guys.
Damn, that would have been wild. Probably the score would have been different.
Maybe.
Probably. Next game, IE Pride 11-6 over the Gators.
I'm not surprised. You know, IE Pride top team is one of the top teams in the division.
Oh, for sure.
Well,
as of right now,
they are on the top.
They are the top team in the Majors Division of Montana League. Next game, SoCal Royals 6-0 over the IE Marlins.
Nothing new there.
No surprise
Not surprised. Nope.
You also got the Hammered Heads 11-0 over the Brew Crew. 11-0.
Not surprised.
Not surprised on the victory, but a shutout of the Brew Crew.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
We know which direction Brew Crew's headed, right?
Yep. Yeah. I think if it continues this way, relegation I think is
Are we looking order. Do you want to predict right now whether they will or they won't finish winless, or should we wait a little while? Because they're about halfway through the season, right?
Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. I'm looking at every other team. I'm gonna go with they go winless for the.
I'm gonna give them a little credit. I'm gonna say they win 2.
Who they beat?
I'm gonna say. Damn, dude. I mean, I wish we could see
the schedule, huh?
The schedule that they've played. I think actually you can. Hold on. You can.
Oh, maybe.
Actually, hold on.
It'd be a process by elimination.
I'm getting somewhere.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Brew Crew. We're gonna pull up your schedule here. So, first game, they lost to the Marlins 17-4. They lost to the Upland Mets 13-3. They tied the Sun Devils. Lost to the California Reds 11-3. SoCal Royals lost 7-1. Hammered Heads lose 11-0. So they haven't played the Gators yet. And shout out to the Gators. No shade on them. Maybe a little. But maybe the Gators, and then Gators. They haven't really played the Marlins either, have they?
No.
The Gators and the Marlins.
They haven't played the Tropics.
Oh, actually, they were supposed to play the Marlins, but I think that got rained out or something.
Ah, okay.
So I'm guessing they're going to play the Marlins at some point.
Yeah.
They'll play the Gators. Those teams are, looking like they're...
the Tropics and the Pride, I think.
Low-hanging fruit. As we like to say in the sales business, low-hanging fruit.
Easy pickings.
Easy pickings. Don't let the low-hanging fruit go. So, low-hanging fruit. The California Reds.
I got some low-hanging fruit, man.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Put some mustard on it, too.
That's fucking funny, man.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Some tube steak.
So, the California Reds looking a little vulnerable lately. Still, they are the California Reds, but I'm gonna say Brew Crew come out on top in at least 2 games this season. So
okay,
and they could surprise somebody too. Maybe the Sun Devils or the Indians. I don't know. They played the Sun Devils already.
That'd be wild.
No, they haven't. Yeah. Oh, but they lost to the Indians 17-4. So maybe not.
Yeah. Shout out to Nick. Also, he plays on the Brew Crew. We met up with him out in Arizona.
There we go.
Yeah, he's the big beard. Like the tall bearded one
for sure.
Yeah.
Let's go get those 2 dubs, maybe 3, or 4.
Prove me wrong.
Go undefeated the rest of the way.
Everybody knows how much I hate being right. I don't like being right.
That's strange. You do hate being right, but at the same time, sometimes you love being right.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair to say.
Yeah, so it depends on what it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, moving on to the Indians over the California Reds 5-3.
That's wild.
We were talking about the California Reds being a little vulnerable lately. Yeah,
man, they're sitting at 2-4. I'm a little surprised, but it is what it is. There's a couple teams having some not so good seasons, I guess, this year.
Yeah, and there was always a chance to turn it around. I'll always remember when the SoCal Royals were struggling one season, and then they just ended up winning out the rest of the way.
Yeah,
made it to the championship. So, excuse me. So they could turn it around.
We drink and we burp. All right, we're good.
And the next one, Sun Devils.
What a game!
This one was a surprise, a little bit, maybe not so much, but
I think where the Sun Devils were at in the season maybe had you a little surprised, but the Sun Devils always show out.
Yeah, I mean they've always been a solid team. They
I believe that was your first championship pick, like originally, like
right.
Well, the first time we picked teams
until they got cheated out of that championship.
They got that umpire fucked them so bad, dude.
The
long dick of the law really fucked them
for real. But yeah, Sun Devils back to their winning ways. They take out the Mets.
Upland Mets.
The Upland
Mets of the FBL. The number 2.
Now I wonder what was
power ranked.
I mean, I wonder if there was
Sunday League team.
If there was anything different about this game in particular. But Sun Devils came out with the victory against the defending champs. So now the Upland Mets no longer undefeated in the Fontana League.
Yeah, wild. Sitting at 5-1 in second place.
It's hard to expect somebody to stay undefeated in this league.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the bottom team could beat you if they showed out, right? You know?
Or if you let up, if you let up.
If you sleep on some teams, man, I'm telling you, dude, if you sleep on the Gators, man, they're going to get your ass.
And they're going to bite you.
They're going to bite you.
Yeah. So, running down the standings real quick in the Majors Division, i.e. Pride 6-0. Upland Mets 5-1. SoCal Royals 5-2. Hammered Heads and Indians tied for that 4th spot at 4-2. Sun Devils coming in at 3-1. Tropics and Los Blue Jays at 3-4. At that point here, you're looking at Tropics, Blue Jays kind of battling it out for the last playoff spot. How many teams make playoffs? Is it 6 or 8?
6.
Oh, damn. Never mind.
6, yeah.
So your top 6 teams are the Pride, Mets, Royals, Hammered Heads, Indians, Sun Devils.
Yeah, and the Sun Devils tying with the Brew Crew earlier in the year has them in that 6th spot by a half game.
Yeah, if they lose that game, then they're tied with Tropics, Blue Jays. I mean, still got more season to go, and anything can happen. California Reds not too far away at 2-4.
Dude, a playoff run would be fun, man.
Right?
Yeah.
I.e. Marlins, Gators 1-5, Brew Crew 5-1.
Well, there you go.
Any special shout outs in the Fontana Baseball League lower divisions?
The Fontana Marlins. Carlos Cerna.
That's right. How many Ks today?
15? Fuck. 50, something like that.
Dude, against Los Vaqueros.
Dude's been absolutely raping everyone, just undressing them and just raping them.
I mean,
no Vaseline.
I mean, we mean that in a good way. If you could ever mean that at all in a good way.
I guess you'd have to like it.
This is getting weird, Boski. I mean, he's, putting the league to shame. How about that?
Yeah.
Putting the division to shame. Took out the Vaqueros, who were 5-2. Were 5-1, now 5-2.
Yeah.
Fontana Marlins still on top in AAA, 5-1-1.
Not bad. Love seeing it. Love seeing it.
Somehow
the Fontana Marlins tied with the 0-6-1 Dirtbags at the bottom.
I was about to say that. Shout out to the Dirtbags for tying the Marlins, but they're still 0-6-1.
Yeah.
And then in the AA, you got Young Guns on top, 6-1. The Wolf Pack, 5-1. And then the Mudcats at 0-5. Dude, Mudcats are 0-5. Look how many runs they scored.
Oh, my God.
Mudcats, what are we doing over there?
Dude, clean it up. Score some fucking runs.
The California Doobies are doing it over there at 1-5. But damn, like...
The Dobie. Is it this the
Dobies or Doobies?
I think it's the Dobies. What's a Dobie?
Adobe is that program that you use in school.
Man, that's not what I meant, man. You know what I meant. Adobe, let me see. Adobe, Google, my friend.
Okay, but yeah, Mudcats 0-5. Oh, but just wait, it gets better. Down in Single A, Phillies at 6-0-1.
We really talking about Single A?
I'm just shouting them out real quick because you also have the Cubs and Mariners at 0-6.
Oof. Oh yeah, those bottom teams, man, they make me laugh.
Let's go. Let's get some dubs.
Let's get some dubs.
They're just out there for fun. They're out there for fun.
Shit, they score more runs than the Mudcats. What is a Mudcat?
I don't know how much fun you can be having at 0-5 with 2 runs scored.
That's no Vaseline right there, bro. I think I could. They probably wouldn't score runs off of me. I don't even pitch. They wouldn't score runs off of me.
Thank you.
You can't even throw a ball. You'd be better off left-handed.
Gee, thanks, Boski. No, dude. You think my right arm is fucked? My left is
worse.
Fucked.
That's right. Your 2 shoulders are bad.
The left is the most.
Bro, get some shoulders, man. Jesus, if I could give you my left shoulder, I'd give you my left shoulder.
I'd love to. Anyway, okay, that's it for Fontana, and then moving on to PCBL, Pacific Coast Baseball League. Did you ever find out what Adobe is, by the way?
Oh. Let me see.
Okay.
Well, it's giving me the little monster from Harry Potter, Dobby. It's giving me that, and then some dude named Chris Dobie. Looks like he's a TV guy, or something. Where is Dobie from?
I want to say that they were going for doobies, and it's not spelled the right way, but that's the only thing I can think of. What a doobie is, you know what a doobie is. Smoke a doobie.
Smoke a doobie. Yeah, that's what like Cheech and Chong would say. No,
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
What is a doobie? That's what I should have wrote. The dried leaves and flowers of the hemp plant used for its euphoric effects, especially in the form of cigarettes.
A doobie?
See also cannabis. I said cannabis. See also cannabis. Doobie definition: a plain marble, especially one made of clay. A person who informs you a situation happened, but will not go into detail due to fear of losing their job, and frequently states it's ongoing. Kind of what I did with that fight. Boski the Dobie.
All right. Would that also be a whistleblower?
Yeah, I mean, but a whistleblower is going to give you all the details.
Oh, okay. The Dobie.
They're more like an informant. Like, hey, this happened, but I can't say who.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's kind of how I understand this definition here. It's
see.
It's an ongoing. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Maybe like when an officer tells the interviewer, like on TV, they're like, it's an ongoing investigation.
Right.
Something like that.
So he's a Dobie. The guy talking on the camera is a Dobie. Man,
this is fucking Urban Dictionary. Jesus Christ.
Hey, but that shit is right too. I mean that's street talk right there.
Street talk, yeah. The meaning of Dobie man is one who blasts rock, coal, or ore from a quarry or mine.
Okay. Maybe there's that reference.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody out there has played the Dobies or the Doobies or knows a little bit about the Dobies, please, slide into the DMs.
Spikes up.
PCBL.
Ooh, we got our updated scores. Perfect.
For what?
PCBL.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's updated.
I got to refresh then.
Yeah, there's one score that's not there, but I know that score.
Dude, it's refreshing.
It's refreshing. All right, so moving into the PCBL, the Platoon went up against the Regulators. Platoon win 11-1.
No surprise.
No surprise there. Not for me, anyways. Because Platoon. Although what?
I was gonna say the Regulators won their first game 11-1.
Oh, did they?
They did last week. Let me see. I don't remember who they played, but they did win their first game.
Yeah. Oh, they got stats. They got stat leaders. Nice.
Do they?
They sure do. If you scroll down, they got a whole stat leaders thing, man.
Shit's still refreshing.
Dang. They have MVP points.
What?
So like it's like I guess it's kind of like fantasy. Like you get points. They have Cy Young. Oh, they have an MVP and a Cy Young. FBL, clean it up.
Let's go.
Clean it up. So maybe how we set up our fantasy leagues, maybe that's how they get their points, and then whoever has the most points is your Cy Young and MVP.
Like war.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's cool. All right. Next one. CBA Tigers played against the LA Hard Knocks. CBA Tigers win 3-2.
All right.
The San Fernando Valley Giants went up against the Copenhagens. Giants win 3-2.
Damn, the Copenhagens.
Yeah, man.
Division champs last season.
Yes.
It's all right.
It's all right. It happens, man. You can't win them all.
It's true.
The LA Rats and the Raptors went 8-3 in the favor of the Raptors.
Dang, Raptors on top. Mm-hmm. They went to the championship last season.
They won the championship against. I want to say they maybe beat. They're the ones that beat the Copenhagens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Somebody will remind me. And the LA Skunks, they stink, but not against the Berserkers because they won 12-5.
LA Skunks smelling good.
Smelling good. Yeah. So love to see it. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, no surprise that the Platoon take out, the Regulators. I don't know if they were one of the better teams, but obviously we all know who the Platoon are. Never had a chance to go watch a game, but you can see. Oh no, they don't have next week's game schedule up. No, they have just for a couple of teams. The Crooks, actually, believe it or not, they got their game posted already for next week.
I got your fucking schedule for next week right here, dog.
What?
Yeah, you want the who do you want?
Let's look. Where did the Platoon play? Because
next week.
Yeah, next week, Sunday.
The Platoon play next Sunday at Oak Park High against the San Fernando Valley Giants. If you go to the top and click schedule.
At 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Where is Oak Park High School?
Oak Park High School is in Oak Park, California. No, I'm just kidding.
From here,
it really is in Oak Park, California.
Dang, from here, Boski, it's probably about like a good hour and a half.
Yeah.
Straight down the 210. All the way down to 210 until you hit the 101. It becomes the 101. all the way out in Thousand Oaks. But hey, Platoon are doing it. I would say if we go catch a PCBL game, that's who we gotta catch up, the Platoon, and we gotta catch up with the Crooks.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, definitely. Everybody at some point, you know.
At some point,
yeah. You know, but I am playing favorites with the Crooks because we met up with them in Arizona.
Of course.
So, you know, that's full transparency on my part. Oh, damn, dude, they really do have the whole fucking schedule up. They're showing just for next week, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can click each week? Ooh, who plays in week 4? Oh, it's not loading. Fuck me.
I think they might be, like, right now in the process of updating the site.
Oh, you think so?
I think so, because... like the other leagues that I have the windows open, or I should say the tabs open, like they load up real nice and easy.
Yeah, this one usually does too, but it's not right now.
Right now, it's a little bit it's lagging a little bit, so I'm thinking they're updating something.
All right, so that's about it. That's for the top division. Yeah,
and then moving on to SoCal MSBL, no games, rainouts.
MSBL, yep. Irvine, nothing.
No games whatsoever. That has... Oh, wait a minute. Boski, I'm getting a notification. The Wi-Fi network does not appear to be connected to the internet. Why?
Oh, no!
Oh, wait. Now it's gone. Okay.
You're good now?
Maybe it's your Wi-Fi, bro. Maybe that's why it's not loading.
I mean, maybe.
Anyway.
Interesting.
SoCal MSBL Irvine League. That's where Team USA plays.
Yeah.
The Seawolves. Who else plays out there? The Cochinos.
The Cochinos, the OC Titans, the Dirtbags, OC Red Sox are out there. The Hot Funk are out there. The OC Marlins are out there. Yep. And this season they have 2 divisions: a 45+ division and the Open division.
All right.
Yeah, but there's no standings, of course. No opening day, unfortunately. Unfortunately, who are we going to? SCABL or OCABA?
Let's go SCABL.
Good old SCABL. Oh,
Let's go SCABL.
Damn it, this one's gonna be tough for me if my shit doesn't load.
I got it open right here, man. I think.
All right, LA Angels played the Hops today.
LA Angels, yep, 8-0.
8-0. DH, your SoCal Sharks beat Vallarta Baseball Club 11-1.
11-1. I mean, I don't hate the Sharks. It's time to eat.
Is there blood in the water?
Maybe there is, but you know what? Like,
what kind of blood?
They're winning games. And they're out to prove to not just us but to themselves that they are that they are the kings of the ocean.
Wow! There's gonna be some ocean dwellers that will take offense to that statement.
Well, I don't know, but listen, SoCal Sharks, they can win out there, and we'll see how much they win. And they start this week against Vallarta, 11-1, emphatic dub, and whoever they got to play next week, it's probably going to be a similar result. So watch out for them.
Yeah, watch out for them. Let me see who else played. Our internet is down DH, but it's fine because we're gonna figure it out. The Young Guns went against the Dub C Desert Dogs, West Covina Desert Dogs. Young Guns win 9-0. Bandolitos lose to the Basura Boys 10-9.
The Bandolitos are in the American division. They're a step down.
Oh, okay. I'm just kind of going off. Based off
I got you right here. In the National AAA division, you got Young Guns 9-0. You said that one. Roscoe's 11-5 over the SoCal Bulldogs.
Chicken and waffles.
That's right.
Let's go.
And
I've never had that chicken and waffles. I should probably do that one time.
I don't think I have either.
Roscoe's like the one. That's in Compton, right? Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
I know. It's like LA based.
I don't think I want to go to Compton
or something.
Yeah, I don't think I want to go to Compton though. Can I Uber Eats it?
Yeah, have it delivered.
Oh man,
all the way over here.
It
won't be as good. It won't be as good.
No, definitely not. Soggy ass waffle, uncrispy ass chicken.
No, thank you.
Don't nobody like that.
Pasadena Pilots 12-7 over the LA A's. The Whittier Brewers 7-0 over the Diamond Dogs, and that's all I got for SCABL National AAA Division.
LA A's. Did you get LA A's Pasadena Pilots?
Yeah, Pasadena Pilots 12-7 over the LA A's. So, in first, you got Roscoe's at 2-0, And then followed by the SoCal Sharks, the Young Guns, the LA Angels, and the Whittier Brewers, all at 1-0. Vallarta and the Hops and Pasadena Pilots at 1-1-1. LA Angels and SoCal Bulldogs 0-1. Diamond Dogs and WC Desert Dogs 0-2. Not a good league to be a dog.
No, they're not dogs.
Mm-hmm. Good league.
They don't got that dog in them, as the kids say.
Good league to be a shark. Bad league to be a dog.
I'd rather be a Roscoe.
And then I also want to shout out the SoCal Monarchs. They are down in the Players Division, and that's where my neighbor plays. My neighbor plays for
your
the
neighbor.
SoCal Monarchs.
Oh,
Shout out Joey.
Yeah, you were telling me about Joey. Yeah.
He played in our pickup game that we played a couple years ago.
Joey P.
And he went out for the tryouts. SCABL had tryouts.
The tryout we made fun of.
Yeah, he went out.
Does he know we made fun of it?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think he listens in.
Oh, what the fuck?
I know he follows us. I know he's probably listened to a couple episodes, but I don't think
probably like this shit's trash.
Probably.
No real ball player will think this is trash.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sure there's varying opinions out there.
Well, fuck it.
Fuck it or fuck him.
I said fuck it.
Okay. Well, anyway, regardless, he went out for the tryouts, made the SoCal Monarchs team, and yeah, they played. They lost, but they played.
There was a form of baseball played. Looks like
it sure was.
I look at their roster. I saw their roster right now.
Yeah,
I only got 7 guys in their roster, man.
I mean, maybe some of them haven't been added yet.
Add them.
But 1, 2, I do 3, 4, actually, 5, 6, 7, I see Joey on the roster there.
Yeah, he's on the roster.
Yeah, okay, maybe
it's kind of cool that you can see like the rosters and shit on this website. Like I kind of like the website. It's kind of weird to navigate it, but yeah, get your fucking league admin to clean up the websites or even make a website. That'd be very easy, simple for us.
One or the other would be great.
Do it for us.
And then we got anything else for SCABL?
I got nothing.
All right. And San Diego Adult Baseball League has also started their spring season. Yep. And 18 AAA. There's 6 teams in this league. If you weren't aware, you got the Pirates, you got Chata, you got the Sluggos, the Threshers, the Venados, SD Halos.
Yep. This is the SEC Sunday League.
The
tell me more about that.
Sunday
Yeah,
leagues.
tell me more about that. About SEC the Sunday League.
I guess the only way I could say it is like it's stacked. Mm-hmm. It's stacked. You got a bunch of powerhouses, a bunch of teams that any one of them could win. Right. But you've got the ones that regularly win, of course. Mm-hmm. But just about anyone on any given Sunday, you know, could give you a run for your money.
Yeah. Reigning champs, the Threshers.
The Threshers, reigning champs from fall season.
Yeah.
But spring season brings the Venados. Mm-hmm. And apparently the Venados are a Sunday League powerhouse.
Yeah. They're Mexican professionals, too. They play professionally in the Mexican leagues.
But we don't know how they did today because the score is not updated for them.
And I only got a score for the Threshers versus Sluggos.
And the Venados don't exist on IG.
No, fucking somebody find them and force them, put a gun to their head. Teach them how to use an internet connection. Just because they play in Mexico out of Canada.
Do all of that without putting a gun to their head.
But show them your guns. Show them your guns. Nick the Dick, do the job. He's got guns.
All right.
You're like, whatever.
Well, either way, we don't know what the score is. I just know that the Sluggos beat the Threshers.
Yep, 5-4.
5-4
on a walk-off. Yeah, man.
Billy Filet Mignon, the MVP of the game, 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs.
Did you call it Filet Mignon?
Boski, are you falling asleep on me? You motherfucker. I'm going to walk out.
I don't have a yawn button, all right?
Just kidding.
I don't have a yawn button.
Not going anywhere. I wouldn't go anywhere, and I would not unfollow you either.
I mean, I wouldn't give you no reason to unfollow me.
I would never unfollow you ever, Boski. If I ever did, I probably would tell you first, though. If I ever thought about it.
At least you'd show me the respect.
Right? I would, of course. Like, hey, Boski, we're cool, right?
No!
Listen. I just don't agree with your mental capacity.
My mental capacity?
I would like to unfollow you, and I won't be your friend anymore.
I am kind of hard to deal with. I get that.
Anyway, we're going off track here. Sluggo. So no, his name is not Billy Filet Mignon. It's Billy Flamion. I think that's how you say it.
That sounds like a Pokemon. Flamion.
Flamion.
Yeah.
Well, MVP of the game, 2 for 3. Plays for the Sluggos. Shout out Billy.
Billy.
Oh, Billy.
That's funny.
All right. But Pirates played Venados, or were supposed to play the Venados. Don't know the score. Chata versus SD Halos. Don't know that score either.
Oh, well. If somehow we could get these scores before we finish this recording, please send them.
I doubt it.
I'm going to monitor the IGs, man.
Moving on to OCABA.
OCABA. Good old OCABA.
Good old OCABA.
Got some inside info on OCABA a little bit.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We do.
Starting with the Cardinals versus OC Generals.
Yeah. OC Generals finally made the jump to the top division.
To the top division.
And it shows.
Yeah, they did. Cardinals took them out 9-1.
It's unfortunate.
Moving on to the OC Indians versus Athletics. Indians take that one 4-2. Anaheim Angels 6-5 over the Mission Viejo Pirates. And then the Padres take out the Maniacs, another team that jumped up, right?
Yeah, the Maniacs. They jumped up after going undefeated in the A division. Mm-hmm. Shout out JB. He plays on the Maniacs, and unfortunately, they lost.
They lost 8-7. Mm-hmm. It was a close game, it looks like.
Yeah.
And better luck next time.
Are the Padres in our rankings?
The Padres are.
Yeah, okay.
The Padres, yes, they are in the rankings. Next game, Trash Pandas 7-5 over the Orioles.
The Trash Pandas, what a name! I've always found that name intriguing. I don't know what it is.
I love it.
It's a cool name. I like it.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
So opening day for OCABA, Cardinals, OC Indians, Trash Pandas, Anaheim Angels, and the Padres all on top at 1-0. And Athletics, Mission Viejo Pirates, Orioles, Maniacs, OC Generals 0-1.
They also show on this league all the stats, like the batting stats and pitching stats for each division.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Love that. Is it each division? Yep, it is. I see some names here that I'm like, okay, I recognize this name. I recognize this name from some of our followers.
For sure.
Respect. Appreciate you guys.
In the A division, you had the OC Marlins over the Rays, 13-3. Anaheim Expos, 11-10 over the Brea Drillers. The Blue Wave, 2-1 over the Cardinals. No score for Hot Funk versus Tigers.
Clean it up, Hot Funk.
Do we know anything about the Hot Funk? Did they update their IG?
No. Shit, maybe if I take a look real quick. But I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Okay. Regardless, shout out to those teams that win and won.
Those that win and won. Let me see. Maybe we got something. No, I don't think so.
All right. Aztec League. There's only one score that we have, which was the Yankees over the White Sox, 6-0.
6-0.
I mean, no surprise there.
Shout out to the Yankees, another power ranked.
Always winning, continuing their winning ways.
Yes, sir. Who's next?
Pasillas League, no updated scores.
No, we got nothing on them for this week. The usual. Shout out to the Tiburones, the Aztecs, and the Z Fighters.
Z Fighters, what up? CBA Elite, all rained out.
Yep.
No games.
San Fernando Valley.
Fernando Valley. There were actually some games played.
Hell yeah. They're in the same fucking hood, so somebody needs to do something about that. I mean, if I was in the CBA, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Why didn't we fucking play? And they did. That's just my mentality. I don't know. But, hey, man. Unless the San Fernando Valley Baseball League was like, I'm playing. Fuck that.
Yeah. I mean, it could also depend on whether they're using like high school fields versus
that's true.
Like park fields. I'm pretty sure park fields, you'd be more likely to play a game there, whereas the high school probably not. Maybe just because like the high school coaches or whoever is in charge, is like, if it's raining,
I think with the park leagues that's a Parks and Rec thing. I think they'll just cancel it just to cancel it. Like, nope, can't use the fields.
Damn.
Because somebody's got to clean it up.
I don't know. Whoever's listening out there, San Fernando Valley, please educate us.
Yep.
OCRBL. Actually, no, I'm sorry.
No, we had scores.
Yeah, I'm sorry. San Fernando Valley. I was just about to skip them.
Don't skip them.
Go ahead, Bosie. Run it down. You got the scores right there in front
I
of you?
got the scores right here. Park Bums went up against the Cañeros. Park Bums win 10-4. The Mustangs win 10-2 against the Toros. The Silmar Bombers, they beat our guys La Villita 9-3. The Bombers got some New Jerseys though.
They sure did. You see them?
Yeah, they look sexy.
They look pretty clean.
Yeah.
Shout out Bombers on those New Jerseys.
Yeah, dude. Bombers has always been a cool name.
You know, I'm gonna put just for that. I'm gonna put them in the running for, our bracket for best uniforms.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, bless you. I don't have a sneeze button.
Thank you.
I've been coming across, like, you know how Instagram will tell you like people you might know.
Yeah.
Well, I've been coming across a lot of teams from like the Texas area, like kind of further out that way.
Mm-hmm.
There's some teams, man. There's a team called the Ball Hogs. And it's a hog with a baseball, dude. Like, it's clever.
Super clever.
It's clever. Some clever shit, man. There's some smart motherfuckers out there. I'm over here just like, how did you come up with that? Like, it's so fucking obvious.
What would ball hog reference? What sport would you think it originated
Basketball.
from? Ah, okay.
Basketball.
Very nice, Boski.
Yeah. But
You played enough basketball to know.
yeah, man, I'm a fucking athlete, dude. I just don't care about other sports. That's all it is.
Did you play basketball growing up?
It's like recess and shit, yeah, and like in the street,
Football?
yeah, street football.
Did you ever have a basketball court at your house?
No, I didn't. But we would go to the park and shit, and we would play at. We would use that a lot to condition sometimes too.
Damn.
Like, yeah, we would meet up at the park and stuff. And,
Soccer? Did you ever play soccer?
I played 1 year of soccer.
What?
But I played that because we played a lot of soccer at recess in elementary school.
Uh-huh.
But we played pop soccer, so like whoever had the ball, you can crack them.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dog. So like, I mean, like it was dope, dude. Because like you either get cracked or you get out of the way. But I liked having the ball. We played a lot of with the football. We would play Smear the Queer. Every OGs know what Smear the Queer is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
sir.
you
I
had the
remember that
football
shit.
and you gotta run through the mob of people.
Fuck
so
that.
like it was always a plus if you were taller or bigger,
Uh-huh.
which was I was always the taller one. So it kind of worked out, and I was fast, dude. Oh, I'm slow as fuck now. But I was fast, bro. Like I didn't want to get hit, dude. We played a lot of butts up. We played suicide. I don't want to get hit in the ass with a ball. I don't want to get punched.
Nope.
You know, so like getting hit, like yeah, I'm not violent. I'm not a violent person.
Man,
you know?
dude. Yeah, you're bringing back some memories.
Yeah, dude. Like
I always remember the first time I ever had the wind knocked out of me. Was
Oh,
playing like I think it was suicide. When
Yeah.
you like if you drop the ball, you got to run, touch the wall or something. Or is that butts up?
Suicide is the one where you drop the ball. Yeah, you drop the ball, you got to run to the wall.
But you
Or
got
you
to
get punched.
Yeah,
that's the one where you get
hit.
punched. Butts up is the one where they throw the ball to the wall.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
suicide, I was playing that, and some big ass kid. I want to
shit.
say I was in like 6th grade or something. I thought I had good hands, or at least I thought I did. I dropped it, and I was like, oh fuck! So I started running. One big ass dude with a heavy ass fist got me like right on my ribs, like right underneath my right by my armpit, kind of.
Yeah.
And I'll always remember that was the first time that I ever had like the wind knocked out of me,
Yeah.
and I couldn't breathe.
That's wild.
Like that was the weirdest thing that ever happened to me, and I thought I was gonna die.
That's
Like,
how
right then and there.
That's how I developed good hands, man. I developed good hands playing suicide and butts up because I was like, first of all, I'm competitive, dude. I'm not gonna just roll over and die. I'm gonna figure out a way to beat you. You know, and then the other thing is like I didn't want to lose because if you lose, you're either getting punched or you're getting hit with a ball. You know, we played a lot of dodgeball too. So like at our elementary school, we played in between the handball walls.
Yeah.
So like we had the handball.
Yeah.
The handball walls were like the walls like behind everybody, and of course the baseball players are those that can throw. Like we usually play with like the volleyballs.
Yeah.
You launch those motherfuckers. Like I got good at dodges. Like I got real athletic in recess, dude. Like just doing shit. Like
pain will do that to you though. You to avoid pain, that'll make you
yeah.
good at something.
I was good at fucking dodgeball, bro. You can we would play the one too where like you play dodgeball in a circle. Like there's a mob of kids in a circle, and then whoever's in the middle, like you gotta dodge the ball and stuff. Yeah. Like it's dope, dude. The good old days, man. The good old days. Now these little punk ass kids, they ain't trying to play that.
No, it's too rough.
That
I
hurts.
don't want to get hurt. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I was just having a conversation with my coworker. It was like somebody messed up on something, like glasses, made the measurements wrong or something, whatever. I was like, yeah, it's okay. No worries. We'll fix it. And then whoever did it just gets a slap on the wrist. Or how crazy would it be if they get a slap on the face? Oh, like you mess up on an order. Like imagine that
what
you
if
at
the
work.
5 fingers stand in the face?
Imagine You at work, bro. Yeah. You fucked up on something, and the manager's like, all right, Boski, in the office. You know what time it is.
Yeah.
Time to get fucking slapped in the face, bro. Like power slap style. You seen that?
Oh, yeah.
You seen that shit?
Oh, yeah. They be slapping the fuck out of each other.
You go to the manager's office. It's just a table you got to stand with the two handles.
Yeah. They just wear it like, wow.
Manager just walks in, just dusting their hand with baby powder. Yeah. All right, Boski, this is the third packet or third pallet you dropped this week.
Why is it gotta be pallets, man?
I don't fucking know.
Hilarious. Yeah, I got you.
You know what day it is. You know what time it is. Time to pay the man.
Oh, dude. It's like, all right, let's go.
Dude, I guarantee you nobody would be fucking up at work. Nobody would fuck up at work if that was allowed.
Yeah, man, there's just no repercussions anymore. Oh, I mean, shit. I remember the days of talks of like old school teachers would like smack kids with rulers or some shit. Like that was like old, like
bro. That's that's like our parents type of shit.
Yeah, our parents. Our parents,
grandparents. Duh. Oh shit. You're getting sidetracked.
That's fucking funny, man. The good old days, man.
Oh shit. Okay, so shout out to the Bombers for having dope jerseys now.
Yeah, El Molino beat La Escondida 9-5.
All right.
And then got Rays La Victoria. I don't have a score for them there.
No scores there.
Okay.
No. And then we did mention previously that there was a new league that we're going to keep an eye on. I don't know how new this league is exactly, but
it's new for us.
New for us.
Yeah, and we came across the league because we were like, oh, what happened to the OC Rays? Because they're on our power rankings. Let's figure this out. And sure enough, we came. I was aware of the OCRBL, Orange County Regional Baseball League.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let's check that. And sure enough, there they are.
There they are, the OC Regional Baseball League. OC Rays on top currently at 2-0. Got rained out today.
Yeah.
But they did drop some knowledge. The Aventureros are a team to watch over there.
Yeah.
Full of...
And I think I want to say that somebody has said that to me before. Maybe, I'm not going to say who, but I feel like I've heard that before. So I got to... Please remind me if you've told me that.
They are currently 3-1. And then the Cali Padres are in that league with La Luz, Charros, SoCal Smokies, the Diamondbacks, OC Aces, and Caballos.
Caballos. Oh, man. They have several divisions, too. Let's see.
That's in the majors, yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing good. I'm looking at team names.
AAA?
Nothing. Yeah. SoCal Owls and AA. Escamex. Escamex.
Dude, they got a lot of teams in their AA.
Damn. Yeah, that's the one that I'm looking at.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Yeah.
They got, so get this. They got a Bandidos crew, and then they got a Los Bandidos, and then they got the Bandits in AA.
No. Coño. They sure do.
And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams in their single A division.
Well, there you go. Shout out to the OCRBL. I think we'll
we'll keep an eye on them.
Keep an eye on them. Yeah,
they've got the OC Rays looking for some more competition. You know, they went in and dominated the OCABA league. Now they're just looking for some better competition. I don't know about OCABA. I don't know if they were. I mean, apparently the OC Rays were just smoking everybody.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Shout out to them. They're in the power rankings, right?
We'll see what the RCRBL brings to them. Yeah. OCRBL.
Damn, yeah, they're the reigning champs of OCABA.
All right,
and they left.
Before we get into our power rankings, Boski, I think it's time for a cup check.
Cup check.
We'll be back.
So I got done listening to the podcast right now, and they rank us the 20th best team. Are you fucking kidding me? I understand the top 3 teams. Threshers, Mets, fucking Platoon, they're awesome. How the fuck don't you put us at number 20? You put a fucking SCABL team in front of us? You put an Aztec League team in front of us? We're undefeated against the fucking Hammerheads. They've never beat us. We beat them in a fucking tournament. We beat them in regular season play. They've never beat us. You put them 10 spots ahead of us? Are you out of your fucking mind? Do you guys ever look at tournament play? Remember, we were the Orioles, then we turned to the Goats, now we're the Tropics. We won like 9 NBA tournaments. We've been to the World Series championship game twice. We've been in the semifinals twice. Are you fucking kidding me? You put a fucking AAA team that won their division, now they're in majors ahead of us? Like, who the fuck did this ranking? Like, man, take a couple more months off. Jesus Christ. Sound off Sunday, boys.
And we're back. Boski, what you got?
I am drinking some more Ultra water, Michelob, but I got 2. I have 2 of them.
Not a boy. Oski. Got some Heineken, some more Heine.
Heine for your Heine.
Let's get into these power rankings. Thank you, John Lane, for that wonderful sound bite. I know that the power rankings may have pissed some people off or may have given some people a chub. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
We are here for it.
That was a long time ago, man.
One way or another. Yeah, that was when we first released the power rankings.
About a month and a half ago?
Early February.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Those were the pre-rankings, man.
That's right. Here we are, middle to late March, and we have some updated power rankings. A lot has changed. A lot has not. A lot is very, very similar. But what is new is number 25.
We got a new one.
We got a new one for number 25.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Academic Quakes of the PCBL.
Yeah.
Making their entrance into the chat.
I think they knocked out the Stogies? Hokies.
The Hokies.
The Hokey Pokies.
The Hokies are no longer in the power rankings because they are no longer an active team in Sunday ball.
At the moment.
Mm-hmm. Now, they could come back and, enter the rankings once again. But for now, they have been removed and replaced by the Academic Quakes of the PCBL, coming in at number 25.
Number 24. The LA Angels. SCABL. Reigning champs.
Shout out to them.
Yep.
Staying in the power rankings at number 24.
Mm-hmm.
Number 23. Those SoCal Tropics that you heard on the Sound Off Sunday Cup Check. Still holding strong at number 23. Top 25. They won this last week against the Blue Jays.
Los Blue
Jays. So, still in the power rankings at number 23.
Number 22, without any context, the Venados.
The Venados are also in the power rankings.
San Diego SCABL, San Diego Adult Baseball League.
Still in the power rankings.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if they played or not, but
I'm sure they played.
We know they're good. The Copenhagen's come in at number 21 of the PCBL/CBA Elite League. They are down 2 spots from number 19, now at 21.
The number 20 spot is held by Fuchi, the Cochinos of the SoCal MSBL Irvine.
Again, no game played, but still holding on at the number 20 spot.
Mm-hmm.
Cerveceros come in at number 19 of the Pasillas League. No change.
18, OCABA, the Cardinals.
OCABA with the Cardinals from OCABA with a victory this last week against the OC Generals. Come out with the victory 9-1. Still in at number 18.
Mm-hmm.
SoCal Seawolves at 17. SoCal MSBL. No game played. No change.
The Pirates at number 16, San Diego Adult Baseball League.
Don't know if they played or not. Don't have the score, but no change there for the Pirates. Number 15, the Hammerheads. Fontana Baseball League still in at number 15. One of the better teams. They did come out with the victory over the Brew Crew, 11-0.
Yeah.
No surprise.
They showed their authority. The Padres of the OCABA League also showing their authority in the number 14 spot.
Yeah, they came out with the victory over the Maniacs, 8-7.
That's crazy.
Keeping their spot at 14. 13, the PCBL Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
Another team that came out with a victory. Also currently, I think, 2-0 in the PCBL. They haven't played the Platoon yet.
Oh, that's going to be a rematch, right?
That'll be a rematch of the championship. I don't know if the Raptors will have enough to beat them, but, we all know, we've all heard of the Platoon. Regardless, Raptors holding on at the number 13 spot.
Yeah. Number 12 spot, the Aztec Baseball League, Yaquis reigning champs.
Reigning champs and won their first game of the next season, 6-0. SoCal Royals coming in at number 11 of the FBL. Also another team that came out with a victory this week and staying in the power rankings.
Yep. And starting off the top 10.
Yep.
The San Fernando Valley Baseball League champs, the Park Bums.
Staying in the top 10. Another victory against the Cañeros, so they're not losing any ground. Indeed. Number 9, the IE Pride. We're keeping them here.
Yeah, why are we keeping them here?
We're keeping them here. They're 6-0 in the FBL. There's we threw it around a little bit whether or not they should move up another spot, but the teams ahead of them, they kept on winning too.
Yeah.
So the IE Pride FBL staying in at number 9.
Number 8, CBA Tigers of the PCBL and the CBA Elite.
No change for them because they won.
Because
they won, so it's staying at number 8. Number 7, the Diablos TD of the Pasillas League. We dropped them down a spot because we don't know if they won or not.
No idea.
They probably got rained out. Who knows? But they are the Pasillas League champ, if I'm not mistaken.
The reigning champs. I think so, yeah. Number 6, the SD Sluggos of the San Diego Del Baseball League, moving up one spot.
Why is that, Boski?
Well, because they beat the Threshers.
And where are the Threshers? We'll get to that.
We'll get there.
San Diego Sluggos at 6. OC Rays at number 5. Moving over to the OCRBL.
Mm-hmm.
Don't move any spot at all. They're currently 2-0, leading that league as well.
Number 4. This is where it gets a little spicy.
This is where the controversy starts.
Number 4, with their loss this week of the FBL champs, reigning champs.
No, don't say it, Boski. Don't say it.
The Upland Mets have went down 2 spots.
They are now at number 4.
They're now number 4, yes.
Still top 5.
Still top 5.
Still a top 5 team. Yeah. But coming in at 4, tough loss against the Sun Devils. Mm-hmm. So they dropped from 2 to number 4.
Which I hear was a great game, by the way.
We missed it.
Yeah.
We missed it.
Yeah.
Number 3. Staying at number 3, in fact, the Threshers.
The Threshers. Why are they staying at 3?
Well, they did lose. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong. They did lose. But, in our opinion, they lost to a top 10 team. They lost to the San Diego Sluggos.
Yep.
Sluggos moved up to number 6 for beating the Threshers.
Yeah.
But, at the same time, Upland Mets lost as well. But not to a top team.
Not to a top
At least according to our rankings.
Indeed.
Right. So, Threshers coming in at 3.
Ooh, who's number 2, DH?
Moving up to number 2 now are the defending SoCal MSBL champs, the Team USA.
Wow.
Moving up from 4 to 2.
USA is hot this weekend.
They are hot. I'm rocking the Team USA jersey right now, as a matter of fact. Mm-hmm. But moving up to 2, MSBL champs, Team USA, which means
no change at number 1. No change
at number 1.
Yes, the PCBL champs, reigning champs, the Platoon.
Platoon took it to the Regulators.
Mount up.
11-1, staying at number 1 there.
Yeah.
So there are your updated Sunday League, the podcast, power rankings.
Yes.
Hate us if you will, or love us.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to hate us.
You don't have to hate us. You don't have to love us either.
It's difficult, man.
It is hard. It is hard. There's a lot of really good teams out there.
Oh, yeah.
We're focusing on SoCal.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm sure there's plenty of teams that we're missing. I mean, just be honest. There's leagues that we don't even know of.
OCRBL is on our radar.
It is now. Yeah.
It is now. Mm-hmm. Are there any other leagues out there in SoCal that we're missing? That you can think of?
The LABL, Label.
LABL?
Yeah, the LABL. And then I'm not sure about this other league. There's the Aztec League, right? The Aztec League is around here. But in LA, there's one called the Azteca League. Yeah, I think they're a little more veteran league like metal bat type shit.
Oh,
metal bats and all that. Yeah.
Now, do you think playing wood is like a criteria? Do you think that's a starting point?
Every single team on this power rankings plays wood.
So I guess the answer to that is probably yes.
Yeah. You
got to play wood.
Yeah, you gonna play metal bat, man? Like I could go out there and play metal bat right now. I don't even need to practice. We're talking about practice, man.
We're talking about practice.
But wood bat is king.
That's kind of like the starting point right there. If your division does not play wood, we're not considering it.
Also,
unfortunately,
we're just looking at top divisions in leagues.
A lot of these teams have tournament teams.
Yes, and I understand there's probably teams in lower divisions of leagues that are better than other teams in higher divisions of leagues. I understand that.
We understand. Yes, of course.
But that's the criteria we're sticking with.
Yeah. The reality is you're not in that top division.
Top divisions,
Top divisions only, wood bat preferred.
Wood bat is a mandatory.
Well, wood bat preferred. Some of these dudes play with bomb bats. Is that technically a wood bat?
It's wood.
It's not metal.
It ain't metal.
That's the next debate. Is bomb bat or wood? Oh, is bomb bat or wood bat?
Bomb bat or wood bat? No, for real. I've used a bomb bat. It feels like wood. I mean, obviously you're not gonna get a broken bat, but I mean, it hurts. It vibrates like a fucking broken bat. It feels the same. It's just your barrel ain't gonna go flying.
It's clearly not metal,
and it's gonna live to fight another day. You know?
Yeah, it's clearly not metal, but those are some of the criteria. If you want to be considered, that's what it's got to be.
Yeah.
If there are any leagues out there that we're missing, I know that there's the IEABL, which plays at Fiscalini
Reed Park, out in Riverside. Mm-hmm. Man, I want to say there's a NABA league up in the high desert.
Really?
I want to say that there is, but I mean I would have to kind of look it up because that's a lot, man.
That's a lot. Well, if we're missing anything, please let us know.
Yeah, please.
All right, we're gonna wrap this episode up with some MLB discussions. Yeah. Discussione. I'm Italiano. I don't know if that's how you say discussions in Italiano.
Discussiones. The I googled NABA High Desert.
What came up?
And we got the HDMBL.
HDMBL, High Desert Men's Baseball League, I'm assuming?
Yeah, let me see. I'm going to go to the welcome page. This site has not been updated. No, it looks like it's... Okay, this site has not been updated and will be removed from League Lineup Network shortly if you'd like to keep the site active. Well, I guess it's possible that this league doesn't exist. Okay, welcome to the High Desert Men's Baseball League is an 18 and older league based in Victorville area in Southern California. Our league expands to the surrounding communities as well as the Inland Empire. This is an adult baseball league. All players must be 18 years of age to participate. A player can enter the league, blah, 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 blah. Let me see. We have some team names. The franchise against the Orioles, HD Dodgers, Dirt Dogs, HD Toros, Reds. That's all I got. Oh,
cool.
Hold on. Teams, divisions, leagues. I just got to click. Sometimes you click around and shit.
You might find something.
You might find something. But it looks like, there's only 6 teams up there. I don't like it.
Well, I mean, they need baseballs everywhere. Everywhere in the world, you need baseball.
Mm-hmm.
High Desert is no different. They need baseball. Otherwise, you got a bunch of crime. You got a bunch of people that don't know what to do with their time,
doing drugs,
but to rob a bunch of 7-Elevens.
Wow. How many times do you think that happens daily up there?
And honestly, I'm just talking out of my ass. I don't really know the numbers, to be honest with you. But I can say I used to live in Victorville. Remember that time?
Oh, dude, you live in the middle of nowhere.
I used to live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I was like, why are we up here? Like, why? Who wants to move up here?
I'll tell you why. It was cheap.
It was cheap,
bro.
But you're spending the money to drive back.
No. That's when I was working in Victorville at the time too.
Oh, were you?
I was.
That's different. Then
I bought a 5-bedroom house for $130,000.
Yeah, that sounds like a great deal.
My mortgage was less than $1,000 a month.
Yeah, I remember those days.
There were good times.
Mm-hmm.
I had a couple of roommates. We split it up.
Those
that could pay, we split it up.
You were splitting $1,000 mortgage, you fucker.
Less than $1,000.
Jesus Christ.
Well, keep in mind, though, some of my roommates couldn't pay.
Sounds like you were...
You probably know who that was.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it sounds like you were sponsoring.
I was sponsoring. But, I could do it at the time. Nowadays, dude, you cannot find a 5-bedroom house for $130,000. No way.
Not around here. No fucking way.
No way.
Ain't happening.
Mm-mm. So, it was a steal. That's why I lived up there and I worked up there. But there's a reason why it's called Victimville, too.
Victimville. I've never heard that.
Yeah.
A lot of shit happens. I got you.
Yeah. If you lived in Victimville, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, MLB, Boski, spring training's wrapping up. So is the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah. The peak of baseball for the spring is wrapping up.
We were there
the next 2 days.
We were there in Arizona this last weekend.
Yeah.
We got a chance to catch both. Now, the pitch clock was in full effect.
Fuck the pitch clock.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere or change.
Yeah.
So
it's whatever for spring training. It's like, I get these games over with. But regular season, no. You got to play it. You got to play the goddamn game.
Now, pitch clock is not in effect in the World Baseball Classic. So, did you have a preference? I mean, I guess the answer is obvious.
Yeah, I have a preference. Get rid of the pitch clock. It's stupid. It's dumb. Like the pitch clock is for people that don't watch baseball. It's that simple.
I mean, it's designed, I guess, to make the game more tolerable to the people that don't like the game.
That don't watch baseball.
But for those diehards, people like us that watch a game, play the game.
You're taking the soul out of the game, man.
It's kind of sucking it dry.
Nice. But, yeah, no, the pitch clock is whack, dude. It's too fast. Like, stop. Like, I want to see what's going on the field. Right. Like, there's a lot of baseball going on in between pitches.
There's a natural rhythm and pace to the game that is being disrupted by the pitch clock, unfortunately. But it's not going to go anywhere.
No, it's not. I've accepted that it's not going to go anywhere, but I can still complain about it.
But happy about the World Baseball Classic and what it's bringing.
Yep.
I mean, tonight, U.S. took out Cuba, which Cuba, in my opinion, had an easy path to the quarterfinals. To the semifinals, I should say.
I agree.
Easy path to the semifinals. Easier than, say, U.S., Japan, and who's Japan playing? Mexico.
Mexico, yes.
Much easier. So, I mean, not a surprise that the United States took it to Cuba. Who you got in Japan versus Mexico?
Mexico, bro. I'm Mexican. Yeah. It's going to be a fun game.
You saw it firsthand. They took it to the U.S. in Arizona.
They're very capable.
Against Shohei? No.
Shohei's not throwing.
Tomorrow it's Roki.
Roki Sasaki?
Sasaki.
Okay. Yeah.
You know how I remember his name?
How? Major League?
Master Splinter. His master.
Roku Saki. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So that's how I remember.
So maybe that's the Shredder that's gonna be out there facing against the green jersey guys.
So that's right. That's Shredder's real name, isn't it?
Oroku Saki.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. I thought it was Splinter's mentor. Whatever. Regardless, Roki Saki.
Oh, then maybe you're right. I guess we got to look at that. Google search. No,
fact check. We haven't done that in a while.
Keep going.
Anyway, Roki Sasaki, young pitcher out of Japan. He once threw a 19 strikeout perfect game in Japan last season.
Shredder's real name, Oroku Saki.
There you go. On the spot fact check.
Thank you. Saki, bum!
Roki Sasaki is going to present a nice challenge to Mexico, who may or may... I would say they haven't faced a pitcher like him in this entire tournament.
Yeah, that's fair to say. Who did they face? Was it Merrill Kelly?
In the United States game?
Yeah, Mexico against the U.S. I don't remember.
That's a good question. I'm going to find out right now because that game happened on Sunday the 12th.
Yes.
And the losing pitcher of that game was Nick Martinez.
Oh, it was Nick Martinez that pitched. Yeah, let's get that dude out of here.
Yeah, Nick Martinez started that game. Merrill Kelly, I mean, he's good.
He's not that good.
He's good. He's decent. I don't know if he's like Arizona Diamondbacks ace type of decent.
Merrill Kelly's a bum.
He's all right. He'll be. I would say he's not a.
You're too kind.
He's not like a top 10 round type of draft pick type of guy.
Oh, no, not at all.
In fantasy. Mm-hmm. But he's okay.
Yeah.
He's still young. He's got good stuff. And he's going to be starting, Merrill Kelly is going to be starting the championship. Is that right?
That's what it looks like, yeah. Merrill Kelly threw against, was it Canada or Colombia? He was out there struggling, man.
Uh-huh. He's going to have to figure it out. You know, back when the United States won the championship, they had Marcus Stroman leading the way for him. Now he was pitching for Puerto Rico.
Yeah. And
they're out. But Mexico tomorrow on Monday, they're going to put...
tonight, actually.
Tonight, yeah, that's right. Sorry, Boski. It is.
Yeah, man.
We're creeping into Monday territory.
We're going to drink some sake bombs tomorrow, tonight.
Are we in honor of Japan winning or losing?
Sake bombs. It's sake bombs. Take it how you like it.
Okay. Who they got going for them on the mound? Is that... I was going to say Pablo Sandoval, but that's not Pablo. Patrick Sandoval.
Angels starter. He went up against the U.S. and he dealt.
I'm saying Japan takes this one. It's hard to pick against Japan. It's hard to pick against Mexico.
Japan's good though, but Japan has a rich history of baseball. Like they're fucking committed, disciplined ball players.
I'm saying final score Japan-Mexico will be 7-2 Japan.
7-2 Japan. Okay, I'm gonna go 5-4 Mexico.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, Mexico's got a good squad. They're full of major leaguers.
They're very capable. It's been proven already. So they're capable.
We already know that Julio Urias is going to be out.
Yeah, it looks
if they advance past that next round.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you think Mexico throws up on the bump for the championship?
Oh, that's a good question, man. Taiwan Walker?
He's the next one up, right?
Yeah, I think he would be the next one in line.
He's the next one up. He's got a chance to, repeat the victory they had on the game that we went to.
Yeah.
He's got a good chance of beating them. But the U.S. is stacked. The U.S. lineup is stacked, and
it seems like they finally clicked because they obviously the Mexican crowd took them out of the game in Arizona, but it's different now.
It is different. They're playing in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a U.S.-Mexico rematch, it would probably be a U.S.-heavy fan base in Florida.
I would say so, yeah.
Because Cuba, they were cheering hard for Cuba in this last game they played. Puerto Rico, cheering hard for Puerto Rico. The Dominicans, I don't know. I don't think they ever got that far. The Dominicans didn't play in Florida, did they? Or they were playing?
Yeah, they played in Florida. They lost to.
Well, I know they didn't get
Puerto
past
Rico.
the first round, but that first round was in Florida.
Yeah, they played it in. They lost to Puerto Rico. It was their elimination game, and that was in Florida.
Gotcha. So for some of those Latin countries out in that area, they kind of go a little harder for them.
All right.
If it were Mexico, U.S., it's kind of hard to tell, if they would go as hard for Mexico as they would for U.S. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Definitely. I mean, it just depends, man. It depends on how much the Latin community comes out there. Like, I think I know for me, like anytime the U.S. plays against a Latin country, like I'm probably going for the Latin country.
Most likely.
Most likely. And that's just because it's international competition. I know the U.S. is fucking stacked. Like, I'm not stupid. Mm-hmm. I know that. Urquidy would be the other guy.
Urquidy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather throw Taiwan up there, though.
I'm going to piggyback him. Urquidy in the playoffs is in a playoff environment. He's been. I remember him being pretty solid in his career. If I can actually look that up, that'd be pretty sick.
While you're looking that up, though, I'm going to give my 2 cents, and I would rather throw Taiwan Walker up there.
No.
He doesn't have a ton of like postseason experience pitching for Seattle, Arizona, the Mets. Maybe he pitched a little bit in the postseason for the Mets this last season. But it's gonna be a pretty big environment.
Yeah.
It's gonna be loud. It's gonna get crazy, and I would expect that. That type of environment is really gonna help you figure out what you're made of. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you got when it's loud, when you can't really hear yourself think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, that's crazy. I've been in that environment. It's fucking nuts. In his career in the playoffs, Jose Urquidy is 3-2 with a 3.72 ERA.
That's okay.
And 36 innings pitched. Let me see. And he's given up 7 bombs, 11 walks. I don't know, 36 strikeouts with a 236 average. I mean, I like it. He's a big game pitcher.
Yeah,
he's a big game pitcher.
He's okay. He's okay in big game.
I'm okay. I'm okay starting Walker and piggybacking with Urquidy.
Yeah,
and then throw your best relievers to round it out.
What are Taiwan Walker's postseason stats? If there are any.
I'm gonna need a minute.
I mean, I would think that he, like I said, he doesn't have a ton of postseason experience. Mostly, if any, would be with the Mets. Maybe he pitched a game. Maybe he didn't. Because the Mets lost in the first round, didn't they, against the Padres?
The Mets
this last season in the postseason, I want to say they lost in the first round against the Padres.
Yeah.
I don't think they got swept.
Yeah, they did lose to the Padres. Let me see.
Was it a 3-game? It was a 3-game series, wasn't it? Because Did the Dodgers have the best record in the National League?
Taijuan Walker in the playoffs in 2017 pitched for Arizona. Just started one game through one inning. And he gave up 4 earned runs and a bomb.
Okay, pass that one.
It's different.
That was
now.
it.
That was 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's different now.
It's different time.
You know, he's pitching for Mexico. Mm-hmm. I want to say his mom is half Mexican.
Okay. They're from the areas.
They're from SoCal, IE specifically.
We've actually played with his younger brother,
Shimon.
Yeah, dude's fast as fuck.
He's fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck. He's not a fuck boy. He's a fast as fuck.
That's what. Well, yeah. I do the boy in there for emphasis.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. We know Taijuan's an athlete. We know he's gonna go out there, and he's got nasty stuff: fastball, sinker, change. So I think he throws a little splitty too.
I believe so.
But against a stacked U.S. lineup, it's gonna be tough. He's gonna have his teammates, JT Realmuto, and his new Philly teammate, JT Realmuto will be in that lineup. Trey Turner is gonna be in that lineup, and I can't think of anything.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Schwarber.
Yeah. Damn, 3 Phillies in the U.S. lineup.
Yeah.
How about that?
Kyle from the Waltham.
But it'd also be dope would be seeing U.S. against Japan in the championship.
Yeah.
Shohei versus Trout.
That'd be sick. I just don't think that Shohei, they're going to allow him to throw.
I think he will, dude. For the championship?
I think he'd be like, Angels, fuck you, I'm pitching. It would be his 5th day.
Why wouldn't they let him throw?
Exactly. It would be if I was Shohei, like I'm waving my big dick around and I'm throwing.
Yes.
I'm throwing.
For country,
you find me.
You can't tell me nothing.
Go ahead and release me. Go ahead and release me.
Please do.
Please do me the favor.
I will gladly sign with the Mariners.
or the Red Sox.
No, he's gonna sign with the Dodgers. But
yeah, probably.
Regardless, yeah, I'm sure he's not pitching tonight against Mexico. That's going to Sasaki, and he's gonna hand it off to. It'll be a combo. It'll be a piggyback game. Yeah. Shohei, Yu Darvish.
That would be the way to do it. Yeah.
Shohei, Darvish, and then whoever the fuck can close the game.
I mean, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
That's it.
That's what it boils down to.
So Mexico's gonna have a tough task ahead of them playing Japan.
Yeah.
Japan's a 2-time champ.
Yep. Hey man, I'm gonna be right in front of my TV wearing my Mexico jersey, man.
We already know. You already know what they bring.
I'm gonna be like cheering, like, yeah, I'm going.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Well, you can watch the game, right? Or are you working through the game?
No, you know what, man? I wish I had that kind of flexibility like I did before.
Right.
But now where I'm working at, it's faster pace. I can't be distracted like that. So I get off. Once I get off, though,
it's on.
It's going to be on my phone as I'm driving home.
Catch the end of it.
As I talk about, I can't be distracted at work, but I can be distracted while driving.
That's fair.
No, I'm just fucking around. But not really, though.
Shout out to Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
It's not even Major League Baseball. It's international baseball.
Right. But anyway, World Baseball Classic, regardless, it's lit. It's
fucking fire, bro. I don't know if you caught that fucking clown from Barstool. He was talking shit about these games.
Which clown? Because there's a lot of clowns at Barstool.
There is a lot of clowns.
There's a lot of clowns.
I have since ever since Jerry Carrabis left, I have since denounced liking Barstool. I don't like Barstool.
Which clown are you talking about, though?
I think it's KFC.
That's not his name. Is there really somebody named
Kevin Clancy? It's one of those clowns.
Kevin fucking Clancy?
Is
that what KFC stands for?
I think so. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, he was just running his mouth about it, and that dude doesn't have a clue.
Was he being serious, talking shit about the WBC?
Yeah, and this was after fucking who the fuck got hurt?
Altuve?
Was it Altuve? No, it was before Altuve. He don't give a fuck about Altuve. It was one of the Mets.
Oh, Diaz. Edwin Diaz.
Diaz, yeah. He was calling these games meaningless and like, you want the best baseball. It's Major League Baseball. It's like, bro, are you not watching these fucking games?
Like, this is Major League Baseball.
Like, this is the best baseball you're gonna see right now.
Every single player in Puerto Rico's roster is a major leaguer. Every single player on Dominican's roster is a major leaguer.
Yep.
U.S., it's a major leaguer. Like, anyway, I don't want to get into it because it's like arguing against a brick wall, right?
Yeah, the dude's a clown.
But meaningless baseball is spring training.
Yeah. Look at going from. I know we watched the Great Britain Canada game, and it was wild. Mm-hmm. It just wasn't as wild because nobody was there.
Right.
You know,
nobody was there cheering for Canada or Great Britain.
Exactly, because we're not in Canada or Great Britain. If we were, it's different.
We're pretty far from Canada and Great Britain, with games being in Arizona.
Exactly. So, point being, like coming from a spring training game to go and then going to watch one of these WBC games, it's a completely different world. Completely different world, and people aren't there to drink. Well, they are there to drink, but they're there to also watch baseball. When spring training games, like people are there to drink. Let's be honest.
I mean, I love the WBC.
It was dope as fuck.
Everything about it.
It's my first time, dude. Now that the expectations are high from here on out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for me, yeah.
Well, I'm really happy to see like the progress of the WBC because I've been to every single one. I remember the very, very, very first one and seeing guys like Griffey, Derek Jeter, Roger Clemens, Andy Pettit, like all of these dudes were on the same American roster. Yeah. And the games were played at like either Dodger Stadium or Angel Stadium or whatever. There you fucking go yawning again.
Yeah. I didn't yawn into the mic.
It's okay, Boski. It's late tonight.
It's okay.
It's late.
It's 2 a.m.
Is it fucking really 2 a.m.?
Yeah, it's about to be.
My wife gonna kill me. Oh shit. Anyway,
if you apologize right now on the mic.
Listen, wife, I'm sorry. I'm here late. I know what time it is. But I got my eye on the Ring camera just in case.
There you go. So you're good, man. You're covered.
I'm good. Exactly. Exactly. As soon as I see something suspicious, Boski, I'm heading out. Yep. But no, just seeing from that very first World Baseball Classic and how stacked the rosters were, but yet how empty the stands were.
Mind blowing.
You don't see that now. You don't see that now. No. It's amazing. It's amazing. And so I love everything about it. I'm so happy that they do it. It's every 4 years now, right? Yep. Like the World Cup.
Yeah.
2027 is the next time we're going to get it.
I think we're getting in 26.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
They're making up for lost time?
I think so. So.
But, yeah, I'm happy for it. The injuries are going to happen. That's the thing. Injuries are going to happen no matter whether it's World Baseball Classic or spring training. Just ask Justin Turner.
Let me see. The next... Yeah, it's in 2026. So 3 years from now.
Okay.
I love it. The point is that they're still playing baseball. Mm-hmm. Like, what's the fucking difference between this boring ass spring training game? Like, I may never go to a spring training game ever again
because of the World Baseball Classic.
After this, as possible. I mean, like, I would have rather watched that Great Britain and Canada game versus a spring training game. One, it cost $1.
It sure did.
Plus fees, plus some umpire fees, right?
Right.
It's just way better. The energy of the game itself was just a lot better versus like spring training. Like dudes are out there just getting their work in, you know. And sure, there's a crowd and it's hot. And I mean that Angels Mariners game we went to, like we were just shoulder to shoulder with people, man.
Yeah, we were baking.
We were baking, and then we found the shade behind home plate in the concourse, and like I don't want that. I don't want that shit. Like they clearly oversold, you know, entry into the damn game. It sucked. And then we did our thing with the home plate video, right?
Yeah. And shout out 3-0 Take for taking part in that as well.
Indeed.
If you don't follow or listen to the 3-0 Take, please do. They got great stuff. MLB talk, Yankee fan and a Red Sox fan.
Yep. Hot takes.
Yeah. But yeah, Bosie, you've been following them for a minute.
Yeah, they weren't 3-0 Take when I started following them.
What were they before?
Dirt to Diamonds.
Yeah.
It was a while back. I mean, this predates like even when we started doing our thing here. Yeah, I mean, I honestly could say like they were a little bit of inspiration for me to like say yeah to you guys. Then I was like, yeah, I could do that.
Right? Yeah. They got good stuff. So check out 3-0 Take. We got to meet up with them out there. Home plate is still a base, and as a matter, and so when we did hang out with them, but yeah, it was kind of hot. It was.
Yeah, we were chatting it up more than we were watching the fucking game.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. But for the price that you pay nowadays for spring training tickets, especially lawn seats,
it's crazy.
Yeah, World Baseball Classic all day long.
Yeah, I remember when lawn seats were like $5 to $10. You know, that was way back when.
Yeah,
you know, and now it's like
minimum you're paying is $15-20.
Dude, we were talking about going to the San Francisco Giants facility, and when you told me the price of the lawn seats, I was like, nah.
Yeah, they were like minimum $50.
Yeah, dude, like I'm not doing that. Like, there's just no way. Like, I can't do that. I don't even like sitting in the lawn seats. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's just me. But like, I can look past it and just whatever. We could seat surf. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's a big draw, but we've done it every year. We've done it every single year.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think the spring training, like especially this last one, it was just more to like, oh well, who could we bump into and meet up with or whatever.
Yeah,
more like opportunity exercises or opportunity building things.
For sure, for sure. But World Baseball Classic, who you got winning the championship? Who you got winning it all?
Mexico, fool.
You going Mexico? They're gonna take out Japan and the U.S.
Yeah, that's if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
All right. I got U.S. defending the title.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
easy for me to say now they're in the championship. We should have done this when they first started.
Yeah, probably. And honestly, I probably wouldn't have picked Mexico. But
I don't know if a lot of people would have picked Mexico.
And this is me. That's just the fan in me. It's like I want Mexico to win, right? But honestly, dude, like I think Japan can take down the U.S.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's very, very doable.
I think Japan's got the pitching. U.S. might have the lineup.
Yeah,
but it would be.
Yeah, they're going to see a different pitching style that they probably haven't seen in a long time.
But do you think Mexico would be where they are now without Randy or Rosarena?
Well, Mexico's best player is not even Mexican; it's Cuban.
Right. Do you think they'd be where they are without him?
Definitely not. They're there because of him. By far, the dude is clutch. He's showed his clutchness with the Rays when he was in the World Series, breaking records as a rookie. He was like 20 games into his career. I mean, he came up with the Cardinals. He was doing things with the Cardinals for a little bit in the playoffs.
That's right. I forgot he was with the Cardinals.
Yeah, and then they traded him over to Tampa, and I remember seeing him. He just went off, dude. Went off, just came out of nowhere, just went off.
I wonder who Tampa Bay traded for Randy.
That's a damn good question.
Because if that person's not really doing anything these days, it's like, damn, Tampa Bay came out with a steal.
Let me see. Who was the Rosarena traded for? The St. Louis Cardinals traded first baseman Jose Martinez, Randy Rosarena, and future considerations to Tampa for left-handed pitcher Matthew Liberatore, catcher Eduardo Rodriguez, and future considerations.
Matthew Liberatore,
and catcher.
He's still with them.
Edgardo Rodriguez, catcher.
Yeah, Liberatore, I think, is still with them, but Rodriguez, I'm not too sure about.
And I want to say Jose Martinez maybe has come up a couple times with the Cardinals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of vague.
Like a DH type of guy.
Yeah, it's kind of vague, but I don't watch the Cardinals too often.
Yeah, DH. He's a righty power guy. Doesn't have a whole lot of anything else.
Right.
But anyway, there's that World Baseball Classic. Fantasy Baseball League is going to be starting up for us. We got a personal league and the World Pod Classic.
It's right around the corner.
Right around the
draft is next week. We'll probably do the YouTube thing so you guys can just watch us stare at a screen.
We gotta come up with a way to determine draft order. That'll be my responsibility. I'll take care of that.
Okay.
I'm gonna think of that.
I have an idea. that I did a draft today. Okay. As a matter of fact, like later in the day, the way they did their draft. So the guy it was a 10-team draft. He wrote the numbers 1 through 10 on a piece of paper, put them in the hat, and then he drew the numbers. Right, so like first one that came out was like 8, and then the other one was like 2, the other one was 5, the next one was 1, and that's the pick, right? So like 8 is like the 8th pick, and et cetera, et cetera. So he would draw the order of those, and then he drew the name. So if say like Boski comes out, first pick, Boski gets the pick number 8.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so then it's pretty random. Like as long as you, I like it. I like that idea. I don't know if we want to keep it simple this year. I know the last couple of years we made it funner.
Yeah, we did a beer pong game.
Yeah,
we did hidden tanks. Remember that one?
Hidden tanks. Yep.
Yeah, we get pretty creative.
And we've done balls out of a bucket.
Balls out of a bucket.
Yeah.
We'll think of something this time.
Yeah.
So that's going to be coming down the line pretty soon.
Damn, we got to do that this week because the fantasy draft is next Sunday.
Yeah, we got to do that this week.
Yeah.
Fantasy draft is on Sunday. We got to drop our predictions next episode, see who's going to win each division.
Ooh, MVPs, all that stuff. Okay.
Champs.
That's true.
And all that. That's coming down next episode.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. And then last bit of MLB news, if it is MLB news, Trevor Bauer signs in Japan.
He went to Japan, man. Who predicted that on our end?
We went back and listened to it when we were in Arizona. Okay. Shout out to our boy Halo D, who just dropped a suggestion that maybe Trevor Bauer should just go pitch in Japan and dominate before he comes back.
And what happened?
He's going to Japan. Now, do you think he's going to dominate though?
I don't know, man. I think the Japanese ball players, the hitters, they're very studious. I think they're gonna do well, just trying to pick up on Bauer. But Bauer's the same way. He's the same way, and it's on his bucket list. He released a video on YouTube earlier this week, and he was talking about like, playing baseball in Japan is on my bucket list. It's like I love their culture and just their discipline and this and that. And he was just going on and on and on. So I think he's ready for it, but I think also the Japanese players are just gonna like scoff at him and be like, "All right, dog, like we got you." Like we're gonna get your ass.
Yeah, I have a feeling that he's gonna be in for a rude awakening.
I think so.
Would you say over under a 2.5 ERA?
Over.
He's gonna have over a 2.5 ERA.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say under.
I know he's a Cy Young winner, but it's gonna be close. Like it's over, but it's not gonna be over by much.
I'm gonna take the under.
Okay.
I'll take the under.
All right.
Well, that's all I got, Boski. What else you got?
I got shit, man. I ain't got shit other than go follow our fucking Instagram. Go look at our fucking YouTube. The vlogs will be out. I'm gonna have one out this week for sure.
We got a lot of material for that one.
Yeah, that's a lot of shit.
I know you got a lot of shit to go through.
What else? That's about it for now, man. Like Twitter.
Fuck Twitter.
Fuck Twitter.
Fuck TikTok.
Fuck TikTok. I mean, you know,
we're old guys.
Yeah, we're old.
We stick to what we know.
Exactly. I know YouTube and I sort of know Instagram. I know how to reshare stuff.
And I also know how much umpire fees are.
How much are they?
$5.
That's not how you do it.
Damn it. I butchered it.
$5.
Nobody does it like Boski.
I know, man.
Nobody does it like Boski.
Yeah, man. So don't forget your fucking umpire fees.
For real.
Punk ass fucking bush leaguers. No, you guys aren't punk asses.
No.
You guys are some fucking bush leaguers, and we fucking love you.
We love you for real. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Yes. Thanks for listening to us every single week.
Yeah, we respect it. We love you. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
We're trying to get to 2,000 followers. We're almost there.
Almost there. Damn, almost there. 2K.
Tell your friends. Tell your grandmas. Tell your grandpas.
We're approaching SLTP 2K.
Almost there.
Let's go.
Almost
Make it a video game.
Anyway, on that note, we out of here. It's late. We got a bunch of shit to do.
Yeah, man. Check that ring. Check that ring out.
I'm gonna check that ring for sure. And put mustard on it.
Put mustard. All right, peace.
Later.